Hi, this is Trevor, and welcome back to our weekly tarot card video. Today is Saturday, January the 17th, 2015. I'm still getting used to that. And we're getting into the remaining deck. You'll find the videos that we've covered already, both here on this YouTube channel, as well as on my website. And that's also where you'll find information about how to book an appointment with me in person or over Skype. I'm available now for my distant friends and clients. And there's also lots of information there, some links and articles that I've written around tarot. And I encourage you to check that out. And that's at trevorsense.com. And I always include that underneath this video, so you'll find that there. So I'm shuffling the cards, and I always like to cut them. And oh, we've got another two. It was week before last that we were talking about the Two of Pentacles, and now we have the Two of Swords. And let's talk for a moment just about some of the symbolism that we see on the card, because, you know, Pamela Coleman Smith, the artist, was such a gifted illustrator. There's really a reason for things. And what we see on the card is this blindfolded figure, all in white, and she's holding two swords. They almost extend outside of the card, very weighty. And sooner or later, one of those swords is going to dip, and that's going to be tied into a decision or an outcome. Now, the figure on the card is actually an oracle, and we see the great water behind her. And in the Rider-Waite deck, the great water, I've mentioned this before, is different from just the suit of cups, which have to do with the water element. In medieval imagery, the great water, the ocean, would represent going beyond our familiar domain. You know, it was a great risk going to sea. When people did that literally, they were risking their lives, sometimes their livelihood. Everything would depend on that kind of challenging trip. And oftentimes in ancient times, before people went to sea, they went and consulted an oracle, which is a little different from booking an appointment with me or going on Skype. You would go to see the oracle, but you wouldn't always get an answer right away. Sometimes the auguries, or the things that they studied, would say, this is not the time for an answer, and we'd have to wait. And that's very much the case here in the Two of Swords. Sooner or later, one of those swords is going to dip. Now, here's the other thing about the illustration. You see the hidden sort of rocks and reefs. You know, it's suggesting that there's a lot there beneath the surface. And then we see the moon, the lunar influence. And that moon is waxing. It is not yet full. And if we were to wait, maybe over a period of a month, and watch this picture, we would see the effect of the moon, you know, affecting the tide, and the hidden rocks and reefs would be revealed. So I like to think that the Two of Swords has a lot to do with what's going on when we're waiting for an answer. Sometimes we don't get the answer right away, but we see the hidden elements that are present beneath the surface. Right? And that can sometimes be very, very illuminating. So all of the twos are going to have to do with choices and decisions and really kind of like a sense of things that will be set in motion. So the Two of Swords, and remember, swords have to do with kind of more mental energy, that sense of analyzing, right? And we may be kind of looking at the picture, and we may be seeing facts and information, but there's motives and motivations that are there beneath the surface. So sometimes the Two of Swords is frustrating because we have to wait for an answer. We can't just necessarily come up with it right away. But sometimes when we're waiting for that answer, some fascinating things are revealed. So those are just some random thoughts around the Two of Swords. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again next week. And again, if you're interested in an appointment or looking at further information about me and my work, I encourage you to visit trevorsense.com. Take care and have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.